running my bus before I hit the road again. What's going on, guys? It's Bus TV Chan, and I'm in my new flyer D35LF, as you can see. Got a problem, another new problem that maybe some guys that know about new flyer or operators might be able to help me out with. I don't know if you can see that so good, but it says low air, and yeah, I've got low air. But watch, I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna give it some RPMs. What I'm doing now is I'm giving it RPM so that air pressure can build up. I don't know why it's not revving up at a high RPM. It usually goes at a higher RPM than that. I don't have an RPM attack on this. I guess I don't know. I guess this fire doesn't do that. But as you can see, the air is building up. The secondary and the primary tanks are both building up. I figured out why it wasn't revving that high. I had it in drive, and the brakes were set, so that's why that probably wasn't so good. But anyway, so you see it building up, right? I'm gonna go outside real quick so you can hear that the governor kicks off. Like when the air tanks are full, the governor kicks off and it goes. I'm sure you guys know that sound. I'm sure many of you guys may know that sound already. We'll go back out here so you guys can hear it, so you know my tanks are full. Should be doing it any second now. Alright, so hopefully you guys heard that. That's the governor kicking off, that the air tanks are full. So pretty much my air tanks, my primary and secondary air tank are full, but it still says low air. And the doors don't operate. The front doors don't operate. Now, I have another problem with the back door that you guys may know. I have a sensor problem. But hold on, what I'm doing now is I'm turning on the lights so you can see a little bit better. And what I'm gonna do is I have the interlock turned off on the unit because the sensor in the back door causes this bell to ring if I don't have it, because it thinks like a passenger's trying to get out. So there it is. So I just got the rear doors to open really easily. It's kind of hard for you to see because they open right away as soon as I hit that switch. But so that implies that there's air going to at least the rear door. I don't know what's up with the front door. Like this thing is like a manual door release. To open the doors manual, turn it off, but it's in the on position, so I didn't hit it. Well, now I hit it, and now I changed it. But now I put it back. I probably shouldn't have messed with it because I don't know if, I don't know. Yeah, see, I have to manually open and close these doors. So, like, I tried to go up in here, but I can't get this thing to open because this side is, I don't know if it's supposed to be permanently locked or if it's stuck. But it doesn't, unless I'm supposed to just keep turning it until, no, it doesn't go all the way. It's, I've been messing with it and I couldn't get it to open, so. And then there's like tape or something over here, so that implies there probably was a problem with that at one point. I'm gonna go ahead and try to close both of the doors. So, if you guys haven't been keeping up with me, that bell means that somebody's trying to get out the rear door, or that the rear door is open. And then these rubber pieces where the doors meet, a lot of guys told me on the bus TV that there's a sensor in here. See, now I will close because it thinks that someone was trying to get out or something like that. Okay, sorry, I'm doing this real quick because I'm running out of time on my thing. Anyway, so I turned the interlock off and the rear door is open. I mean, we already know, if you've been following me, that the rear doors probably won't close if I try to close them. Yeah, the rear doors won't close because of a sensor. And I believe it's on this side. So if I mess with the sensor on this side, no, still thinks it's right here. It still thinks someone's trying to get out or something. So that's a whole nother ordeal. That's a whole nother ordeal than what I'm trying to get from you guys. That, if you have something to comment on, I would appreciate it. But based off what I've heard about from other drivers, is that it's the sensor in the door. Based off, as you just saw, me touching the sensor, which is located in these rubber pieces right here. The door, well, the door, I forgot to set it to close, but, so, I don't know. Low air on the dashboard. You can't see it too well, but that's what it says. Today I was in the bus, I shut it down and went to McDonald's, and I had some McDonald's in the bus. There goes the governor again, I think. I don't know. Even if I have a small air leak on somewhere, well, maybe it's an air leak going to the front door or something. I haven't opened this up because I don't really know what is in here. Let's see. Yeah, this thing, I don't know what's in here. I don't really know anything about what's in here. But I don't know. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, maybe you had this issue before. I don't know. Low air. I don't really have low air. I'm just assuming that the dashboard is just telling me that because I don't have, you know, a thing to hook up to tell me what the engine code or whatever it is. But when I bring it to them again, you know, they'll tell me what it is. I'm not trying to have all these issues go wrong, but unfortunately, so I just turned the interlock off. The rear door is one issue. Now I'm just having these door issues now, man. I love having my doors open and closed, man. I just love them. But unfortunately, if it's not gonna do it, I gotta get it fixed now. So anyway, we're neutral. Air brakes are set. I'm gonna shut it down. And yeah, the governor just kicked off again. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. So if the governor keeps kicking off and I haven't done anything with the air, that implies that I do have an air leak somewhere. However, I've had it. It's been doing that ever since I got the unit. So, like, I don't know. That implies that there's an air leak somewhere. But is there maybe possibly a new air leak that's the cause of those front doors not working? And is that in conjunction with the low air light on the dashboard? I don't know. So, you know, this is my first unit I ever bought. So, you know, I don't know if I don't know. Somebody out there has to know. Has to have a new flyer, or an operator has to have. I mean, someone who drives all day. Maybe you've had that happen to you. I'm just turning the lights off and setting the doors to close now. But tell you what, man. If you guys don't know who I am and what I do, I'm a truck driver. I'm going back out on the road, and I'll worry about this when I come back again. Right now, I just got the truck. I just got this bus out of the shop. What I'm doing now is turning off the battery so that at least it'll start when I come back. But so it doesn't drain the batteries anymore. Battery cutoff switch. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me. I don't have time to troubleshoot it. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. The reason I was in the unit today, in this bus today, was to just recharge the batteries as much as I can before I leave, which I did, but unfortunately I've got that low air thing going on and kind of frustrating. So anybody has any comments, questions, suggestions, get back at me. I'd appreciate it, man. All right, thanks guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's going on guys? It's Bus TV Chan. I was just gonna close out with the video what I did. The second part of the video was recorded at a different time. I don't know, my phone is acting weird, but that was last night. So tonight, this night, I went back over there because I didn't get a load out of here on my semi truck. I didn't get a load, so sorry about the light and everything like that. Not enough light, but yeah, I went ahead and it drained all 3 tanks, the accessory tank, the primary and secondary tanks. A lot of oil came out, not oil but black fluid. I don't know what it was, oil or not. And then on the secondary, the primary tank and the accessory tank had black oil coming out of it, and then the secondary tank had this brown water come out of it. So it kind of sucked. I didn't get it on video, but it just it was like that in the past. When I drained the tanks for the first time, it was like that. But I don't drain the tanks every day, but I don't drive it every day. I'm out on the road. So regardless, long story short, I drained all the air. I turned the bus back on. I drained the air again and turned the bus back on. And then when I built back the air after that, the doors worked and the low air light went away. And then I went ahead and drained them again after that. One more time after that, I drained them, and then I'm having the same problem again. So it's something with, maybe there's a clog in the airline with that oil or that water. I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna mess with the kneeling feature or the wheel, anything like that, because there's something up front with the air going on with the accessories. Because the rear door has air, you know, thankfully. I shouldn't really mess with the rear door either, because if that thing gets stuck open, I mean, the interlock is off, but I don't really know how it works because I haven't tried that out to see if I haven't tried to drive with the rear door open with the interlock off or anything, but I'm assuming it would let me drive. But anyway, regardless, it's just another thing I gotta get fixed now. So I'll be going out on the road, and when I get back, I'll have them look at it. I have another issue on top of that. On the dash, on my new Flyer, on the left side there's a series of warning lights, and then on the other side there's a series of warning lights. But the ones on the right, on my right when I'm driving, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And this just started yesterday or so. So that's another thing I want to get looked at. But I'm grateful I got the thing running. I was worried I wasn't going to get back to where I park it because the low air came on. I thought it was going to be I thought I was going to run out of air. I wasn't going to be able to make it back, but I made it back. And so I'll be getting that fixed. I'll let you guys know on the update what's going on. Thanks for staying tuned. And if you have anything to comment about, you know, on the issue, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll read it up, and I'll try everything when I get back, you know. And I had a couple of drivers, and some drivers who used to work for Capital Metro also let me know some things. And thanks to everybody on Facebook and everything like that who helped me out, because I never owned one of these things, but unfortunately, you know, from being out, the engines and the transmission was rebuilt, but you know, the bus has been out on the road since 1998. So I mean, what can I really expect? But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. You guys take care. Thanks for tuning in to Bus TV Chan, and we'll see you guys next time.